I'm James Spann. This is the Weather Extreme video. This is for Wednesday, the 10th of March. Hey, this must be March in Alabama. We've got issues with flooding and now issues with severe weather possibilities over the western side of the state. Let's get right to it and talk about it. First off, some of the Skycam images this afternoon. That's coming from Tuscaloosa, looking back to the east. For the moment, the rain has stopped there. Down in Demopolis, that's looking right down the Tombigbee River from the Demopolis Civic Center where rain is falling. And up in Fayette, there's a look at the Fayette County Courthouse. Well, there's the setup there. We've got the new shortwave digging down into Texas, a nice diffluent area aloft helping to sustain the rain and storms around here this afternoon. And there's a look at the radar at 2:05. And you can see some of the heaviest rain falling at that point over Shelby County, where they have been inundated today. Just pouring buckets down there, but again, parts of West Alabama getting a break, but we note stronger storms down there between Maplesville and Selma, down around Plantersville, and that's where severe thunderstorm warnings have been posted. There's a larger view of the radar, and again, you can see the activity ongoing here, and more storms are firing back up in Texas in advance of that new shortwave out there. So, again, we'll deal with occasional showers and storms for a while. We'll peek at the severe weather situation here. First off, the surface-based CAPE, or instability, and the numbers are beginning to ramp up to the west. The instability value is up to 2,500 joules over parts of the Mississippi Delta. And again, over Alabama, we don't have much in the way of surface-based instability. We basically have rain-cooled air. We do have a little bit over southwest Alabama, but that's the good news. As long as we have the clouds and the rain, that will really limit the major severe weather possibilities here, with the more widespread problems more than likely back off to the west. And in terms of the helicity, this is the 0 to 1 kilometer helicity. You can see that it's out of phase with the better instability values. The better instability off to the west, the better helicity off to the east. So I don't think we have a major tornado problem here today. But having said that, we certainly could see some active storms. There's the Craven Severe Weather Index, and those numbers are maxed out over Louisiana and Arkansas, where the better instabilities are. There's our watch, our tornado watch. That's in effect until 8 o'clock. It includes Tuscaloosa and Pickens counties and counties south. And you can see some pretty active convection in there. And what we will be watching with interest is the possibility of new convection forming back over in Mississippi, moving this way. And that's where the instability values are better. And up on the big watch warning map, in addition to the tornado watch, we've also got a flash flood watch for most of Alabama, except for the Tennessee Valley counties. Also a flash flood watch for parts of North Georgia and the Florida Panhandle. And back off to the west, we've got severe thunderstorm watch boxes in effect for parts of Texas and also around the Arklatex out there. Check out the rain totals coming off the Birmingham NexRad. Goodness, that is suggesting some big-time rain totals across parts of the Birmingham metro, especially down in Shelby County. A number of our weather observers around Pelham have reported over 5 inches of rain with this thing so far, and the rain is still falling there. And obviously now the ground is saturated, and obviously anything else that falls could create some problems here. There's a look at the QPF chart. This is the additional rain expected through Monday morning of next week. And the numbers are in the 2 to 3 inch range for much of central and southeast Alabama. The amounts lighter up in the northwestern corner of the state. All right, let's look at modeling. What happens tomorrow? And no doubt we'll have active showers and storms for the rest of this afternoon and tonight. This is noon tomorrow at 500 millibars. And you can see this upper low getting its act together over the nation's midsection there. And down below that, we think that the rain will be diminishing with time during the day tomorrow. And again, it might be a deal where the rain stops in the morning, the sun breaks out, there might be a few more showers tomorrow afternoon, but tomorrow should not be as wet as today, with the bulk of the heavier rain pushing east by midday. And again, a very deep surface low shows up north of Kansas City. Friday, there's the upper low. The trough axis is still back off to the west, so we still stay rather unstable. Friday will be a day with temperatures around 70, and again, we'll mention a chance of scattered showers and storms. And then Saturday, starting off the weekend, the surface low moves away from us. But again, that upper level low will be overhead, so we might see a shower in scattered spots. but it does not look like a rainy day. It will be a cooler day with the highs only in the 50s. So, again, I think we'll see a lot of clouds around, the possibility of a shower or two, but nothing especially widespread. And then Sunday, the whole thing lifts out, so Sunday looks dry. We'll call it partly sunny with a high in the low 60s. And, of course, for you folks headed down to the beach, weather down there looks fine on Sunday. Same thing Monday. The model shows some wraparound moisture across the Tennessee Valley, but again, for us, we'll leave it dry. We note that next impulse back off to the west over West Texas, and then Tuesday, the GFS continues to shunt the moisture way down to the south, down in the Gulf of Mexico, keeping it south of us, and that leaves us dry, and we'll probably amend our forecast to go in that direction. Wednesday of next week, looks mostly dry, a little bit of moisture left over for maybe a shower down south, but no big deal. And the same thing on Thursday of next week. It's a week from tomorrow. And on Friday the 19th, again, identical weather, but we note the cold air building up to the north. We'll have to keep an eye on that. On the 21st of March, there's your ridge pumping up over the western part of the continent, the downstream trough, and here comes the cold air. And on the 24th, here comes a low in the Gulf. You have to wonder about these late-season snow events when you see something like that. And then on the 26th, very cold looking for the east. Big trough, and down below that, the 540 line all the way down to Mobile. And again, I think there's no doubt we are going to see a few more cold snaps to go here, but at least the worst of this winter is over. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 3:30 or so, or 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, I should say. And if you're local to us, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 in Birmingham at 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful evening, and God bless.
Each day, there are new stories to tell about the people who live here and the place we call home.
All of the faces that I see, all of the places close to me, they're all part of all the best things about home.
Sharing your stories on ABC 3340, Alabama's news leader.